Hello and welcome to my channel. You have reached 10 of Cups Tarot. I'm Elsie, and if you're returning here, thank you so much for coming back and for watching videos again. I really do count on you, and thank you for coming back and continuing to watch. I do appreciate all that you do for me. Thank you so much for the lovely emails and connections that I had while I was not feeling well. I really do appreciate that, and it made me feel, you know, loved and made me smile. So thank you so much. So I am here to do a video for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer. And if you are brand new here, thank you for coming here. I hope before you leave, you will hit that subscribe button. I hope that you will give me a thumbs up on one of my videos, and that you might possibly share with your friends. I just want to keep giving you free content, and that's how I'm going to do it, is if I can get onto the center page there, then I'll be happy. When people watch, I can just keep giving you free content, and that's exactly what I love to do. So I have my After Tarot here today. That is what I'm using for you. And so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer. And we are going to look at 5 cards from the energy that has passed about 6 weeks ago. Then we're going to go for 5 cards for the current energies, and then it would be 10 cards for the future energies. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer for the first half of May. Sign of Cancer for the first half of May. Cut these babies. All right, so Sun, Moon, oh, look at that, popped already. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer, please. Need 5 cards for the past energy. 2 more cards for past energy, please. 2 more cards. Past energy, please. 2 more cards. Oh, there's another. Oh, gave me 2. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Take a look-see. Strength. You always need strength. I hope that you don't need extra strength for what's about to happen here. So let's look at your past energy. So about 6 weeks past. And what I see here is that you're really trying hard to keep your balance. I showed Temperance here as the first card. I think you're trying to keep your balance because I do believe that you are looking at a new start in love. You have been in the past juggling sorry, Spirit's talking. Okay, so you cut out somebody. That's what I'm hearing, cut out. I'm hearing the scissors. You know when you go to buy, fabric and they lay it all out and then they cut it? You know that sound? Whoosh, whoosh. That's what I'm hearing. So it feels like something has been cut out. So you've cut somebody out, you gained your balance again, and then you have decided that it's time for you to try love. So something that you love, you want to find someone who will maybe already have somebody in mind though, Cancer, someone who you can love and who can love you back, someone who is watery like you, deep and loves deeply, is deep, can carry on conversation as well. But I see here that right now, maybe that, well, you know, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is here. So that tells me that you have a real strong desire to find a partner. And, but I also see you as juggling. So I see you as juggling. I don't know if that's people or work, but I do see that it could be money, because I do see, that could be, that you're juggling, money, from place to place. You know, we are at a time here right now, where a lot of people have lost their jobs, or their work has slowed right down to nothing. And so I'm showing that maybe that you're, you know, what's the saying? Yes, thank you. Spirit said, rob Peter to pay Paul. And I think that, you know, sometimes, you know, we're moving money around rather than paying things off just to keep the peace with whomever we need to keep the peace with. But, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is quite, she's quite balanced when it comes to her funds. So she's really good with money. She, you know, she'd rather save it than spend it, but she is very charitable and she will help anyone in need. and without expectation of having it back. I feel as though you're juggling money right now is what's going on. You're juggling money, or you are juggling the Queen with something else, with someone else. Maybe you're juggling the Queen of Pentacles, who is an earth sign, by the way. She is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You could be juggling these two here. You could be juggling the Sagittarius and the Queen of Pentacles. Nonetheless, let's get into your current energy here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. Can we have some current energy cards, please? Cards for the current energy. There's one. Current energy, please. 4 more cards, please. Woo. There's 2. There's 3 and 4. 1 more, please. Oh, sticking out the end, begging to be taken. Oh, there we go. All right. At the bottom, we have fast-moving energy or fast-moving messages. It could be messages. Yeah, it could be love messages. I think that it could be electronic love messages, or someone that you usually converse with. Maybe you guys are just good friends, but it could be maybe you want more, Cancer. That could very well be. So I'm showing here in your current energy, I see you in a tower moment. And it might be a tower moment because someone has said sorry. This can cause a tower moment. Absolutely, it can cause a tower moment. You were in your past energy worried about money. In your past energy, you want to also be in love. It looks like you have the want to be in love. So I think it could be a perfect storm, and all of those things have come to a culmination, and that you have decided that maybe you'll accept that apology. I think that it was something that was unexpected, because that fish there has got, this guy's a little bit shocked because the fish has jumped out of the cup. So I think that you were kind of shocked. Oh, maybe you had an apology from your father. That could very well be, Spirit says. You could have had an emotional, heartfelt sorry from your dad. I feel as though Spirit is just saying that there was a marriage or a union, a legal union that went wrong, and your dad blamed you for it. And the fact that you guys had this conversation, and that there was a conversation had, that this father has now said to you, you know what, son, I understand it wasn't you, and that it takes 2 to tango, and it's not all you. I feel like the chapter was closed on a marriage, and that your dad was the person who came forward to tell you that he was sorry for the way that he treated you, for, yeah. I don't really think there's anything left to say. Whew, that's heavy stuff. So you've closed off the marriage. You're done with that. All of that, talking with your dad, and yeah, and closing the chapter. I think it's just been too much. I think it's been too much for you, Cancer, and I think that you've gone back into the crab shell for a bit. All right, so now we're looking at the future here. 3 and 4. Good. And on the bottom of the deck, we show the High Priestess. High Priestess is someone who's 40s, 50s, or 60s. Someone who is, could be a light worker, could be, light workers like a reader, a psychic, a medium, someone like that. That person is usually older. They have a lot of wisdom. And so what I'm showing for the future here is I'm showing that you are still, even after everything that's gone on, you are still waiting for your 10 of Cups. So you do have this coming in your future, by the way, and very close, because this is the first 4 cards out on your future, right? So this is the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is all about sowing the seeds of intention and then waiting for things to move into the 10 of Cups position. Because you know what, Cancer? I think you finally figured out how to manifest. I think that you may have had somebody talk to you about manifestation, and it's given you a lot of opportunities. So I think that once you get out of this funk that you're in because of this marriage being over, you know, the door is finally closed on that. I think you are going to realize that you have sown a lot more seeds than you're ready to receive. And here comes the blessings. So 10 of Cups, meaning, you know, apex, happy everything, happy children, happy life. You know, money is good. You are manifesting opportunities coming in, and it's going to be just fine. And this is your reward for going through all of this heavy stuff, you know, for keeping your head on your shoulders and not losing your mind while all this heavy stuff was going on. This is, oh gosh, now I've boxed everything. This is your blessing. It was meant for you. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 more cards now that we need for the future, please, Spirit. Whoops. And she throws it on the floor. Be back in a minute. It was face up, so I'm not taking it. That's what it was. And put it back in there. All right, let's try that again. All right, so we need, oh, there we go. Well, that works, even though you threw them at me. That's cool. All right, so we have 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Good, good. And what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Oh, we're looking at some sort of surprise. Something that you're not expecting. I would see the Knight of Swords as someone who is going to get to his destination regardless of what's going on. Regardless of whether it's rain, snow, or shine, that guy is going to get through, and he's going to deliver his message. So I feel like you aren't expecting this message to show up when it does. But, yep, it looks like someone has something to say. Now, going back into the reading here in the future, I do see that you will be a little bit closed off. Who wouldn't be? You've been through some pretty heavy stuff, but it looks like death is creeping in the background here. So you are going to have to transform whether you want to or not, Cancer. I know that you think you can hide from everything in your crab shell, but you cannot. You can't hide from Spirit. And that's what that is, coming in to tell you that you no longer have to be the miser. You no longer have to be the miser of money, the miser of love, the miser in general. You no longer have to be that person. You can let loose and have fun and enjoy life. It's time for you to speak up, because you have someone who loves you. There is someone who loves you, and you have a soulmate out there somewhere. And that person could be in your life. Maybe they're not. I feel like they're coming in the future, though. I don't know that you know them. They may be someone who's brand new, actually. But I feel like you're going to speak up, and that is going to earn you the trust and the love of someone. Intended by the universe, by the way. 2 more cards, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Cancer. 2 more cards. Woo, there we go. There's 1, and there is another. And we've got, well, look, it came out anyway. Got worry. Worry and walls up. You're feeling a little exhausted from everything that's gone on, and I don't blame you, because it's been kind of heavy. But you know what? You're still up for some passion, but I don't know a Cancer who's not really up for passion. So, I feel like, you know, you're glad that you have somebody there to share this time with. Someone who is got your back, someone who is going to, who's going to be able to help you out of this position of feeling exhausted, feeling like your walls are up. And when you come out of that, when you snap out of it, there is some passion for you here. So I see that the Knight of Wands is coming in, and that is going to end up in some sort of a passionate meeting. Now, the Knight of Wands can come in for once or twice, or maybe you just want the once, who knows, right? and can come back, sometimes doesn't, but you just never know. You don't know. That's the chance you take with the Knight of Wands. Okay, last card. Last card coming out here, Cancer. And we have on the bottom of the deck, again, High Priestess. Is somebody keeping secrets for you? Could very well be. Maybe it's a Taurus. But here's the Hierophant. So I feel as though, even though you have been through a divorce, which seemed to end painfully, and like a tower really shook you down. I feel like even though you're exhausted, your walls are up, you're feeling a little bit, you know, miserly with your time and your love, I feel like you still want to be broken open. I feel like, you know, this is what you want. You want your person. You want somebody to be with you. You want someone to hang out with. You want your +1, you know, someone you can take here, there, and everywhere. And yeah, maybe it is a Taurus. Maybe it's not, but maybe it's someone that you met at church. That could very well be as well. Could be someone you met at church. Could be someone that you cross paths with going in or out of your psychologist's office, you know. Could be someone that you met at work if you're in the workplace. All right, that's all I have for you today, Cancer. I do have a website up now, www.tenofcupstarot.ca. If you do want your own reading, you can go there and you can order your reading right off the website, or you can email me at elsie@tenofcupstarot.ca. I'll let you know what the pricing is, or you can just go to the website and see it there. All right, I'm gonna go. Mwah. Bye.